I'll pray for you, you pray for me. With God on our side, we'll always be in love. Walk in love. As long as we stay, we will remain in His love. In His love. Trust and obey. For all our days, 28 days of love. You and me forever. Forever. Together we will be forever. Together we will weather every storm. I celebrate you for today. And for these 28 days, I will celebrate our love. 28 days of love.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome back. It is week 3 on the
week
Covenant Love series.
Oh,
yes.
Week 3. Wow.
Week 3. I know it's going so quickly. But we are here on, what'd you say?
We have today. What do we have today?
We have the one and the only Dr. Karen Stallings, also known as Dr. K or Dr. Karen. Get ready for some knowledge. Get ready for some wisdom. Get ready to be blessed. Get ready to be healed in your most broken place. Get ready. And then, bring your notebook and make sure you get her information, because she also does counseling outside of what she's going to be doing today. We're just getting a little blessing of what it is she does. So meet us right here Monday, February 16th at 6:30 p.m. on Facebook Live with Kim and Dr. Newt and
on YouTube with that Launch 360 TV.
Yes, make sure you're here. You don't want to miss it. Ladies and gentlemen, again, it's Dr. K. We'll see you here Monday night. Woohoo!
Well, welcome.
Welcome back to 28 Days of Love.
You said welcome back. I was going to remember Cotter. Welcome back, Cotter.
You
said welcome back. I was going to say that. Welcome back, Cotter.
Dreams are your ticket.
Tell us how old we are, right?
Yeah, I remember Welcome Back, Carter. I used to love that show.
How you doing, Dr. K?
As we said, we have the one, the only Dr. Karen Stallings, also known as Dr. K or Dr. Karen, whichever one you call her, but definitely known as Dr. K.
Yes,
so glad she joined us tonight.
You
are blessed, okay?
To be in the presence.
You folks online are blessed tonight. Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, I was just vibing to that song. That is a beautiful song.
Thank you.
That's Miss
You
Kim,
wrote
man.
that, Kim?
I write lots of songs. A lot of the music you hear,
Oh my God, that song is beautiful.
Thank you.
I was like, okay.
Yep.
That's beautiful, sis. That is beautiful. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Well, welcome in to another episode of 28 Days of Love, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
We are so glad that you're here with us. You know what to do, like, share, all the good stuff that has to happen like that. But listen, if you don't have it, go get your pen.
I was just reaching for mine.
Get something to write something down, because whenever Dr. K is around,
You about to learn something.
you're gonna learn something today.
You're gonna learn today.
So go ahead and do that. Again, if you just happen upon us for the first time, don't turn away. I'm sure you're going to hear some great things.
You will hear some great things.
What we do in this 28 Days of Love, our overall mission, overall vision is to make marriage famous. We want to make large, magnify this covenant that God put here on the earth, the first covenant that he put in place to further his kingdom. This is an important thing. So that's what 28 Days of Love is about.
That's what it's about.
In essence. And I'm talking too much now because I don't want to waste too much. Listen, I'm ready to listen.
I got my pen ready. I got my notepad ready. Because today, Dr. K is about to drop. Okay? I'm not playing today.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're going to start out with Dr. K. You tell them a little bit about yourself, and then which I saw what you wrote. You're going to talk about. The floor is yours.
Yeah, we got the doctor.
We're going to ask you some questions, but we got the Dr. K fever. We're ready.
Well, listen, y'all. First of all, it's always good to be here. Y'all are family. It's a blessing to come back again, because there's some spaces you go and they don't ask you back. So I'm glad to be back, y'all. Listen, I hate the enemy, and I hate how he comes after God's covenant. And so it is a space that is dear to my heart. And in fact, one of my favorite things to do in my practice is marriage counseling, because I am on a mission. I am on a mission to make this space his space, because it's his covenant. And so my doctorate is in marriage and family therapy studies, but even prior to going to school for it, I had a burden for it. And so I'm just grateful to be here to share different things that I have learned. And also, I asked Dr. Newt if I could really share some of the things that I'm seeing regularly, right? Just to keep it real and keep it applicable to what is happening. So that's just where I am. What I'm doing.
And that's what we are, right?
And that's what we are. The floor belongs to you, ma'am.
Yeah.
So there are so many people who are in need of this.
Absolutely. And it's a blessing to be able to share. So one of the things I always say is that marriage doesn't usually break because of one argument. It breaks because of small fractures that go unrepaired. And so oftentimes when you're talking about marriage, it's not just the stuff that's going on the surface. It's the undercurrent, right? The stuff we ain't saying, the feelings we're not expressing, the conversations we're having in our head and holding our spouse accountable for, but we ain't never shared it. It's all of those things. And when repair stops, distance begins.
Wow.
When repair stops, distance begins. And so, of course, Ecclesiastic, one of the scriptures, a cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. So marriage, and we were just talking about this, that marriage is not just 2 people. It is a husband, a wife, and God. And it requires maintenance. Somebody say maintenance.
Maintenance.
And I say this because it amazes me that this is one space that somehow a lot of people think will just work on its own. You know what I'm saying? That will just happen because it is. And that's a lie.
Yes, it is.
You have got to work on your marriage. You have got to be intentional about the space of marriage. And so I wanted to real quickly talk about some of the things that I see are breaking down our marriages. Yes. And then the 3 pillars I actually use when I minister or serve couples. So of course, the one thing we see often is infidelity. And I say all the time, infidelity is not too hard for God. It's not.
It's not
really a space that he can heal. But let's really talk about infidelity. Infidelity includes emotional affairs.
That's right.
Infidelity includes hidden digital conversations. See, in 2026, we have to talk about how we want to move as a couple on social media. It needs to be talked about and communicated. Infidelity also includes the space of pornography and
That's right.
It also includes sharing intimacy outside the covenant, right? So clinically, infidelity is an attachment injury.
Oh, that's good. That's
Infidelity clinically is an attachment injury, and it creates trauma in the betrayed partner. I'm going to say that one more time. Clinically, infidelity is an attachment injury, and it creates trauma in the betrayed partner. So when we talk about Proverbs 6:32, he who commits adultery lacks sense. He who does it, hear this, y'all, destroys himself. I'm giving you scripture. Do you hear that? Infidelity destroys trust. It destroys safety. It destroys identity.
Yeah.
It destroys stability.
Wow.
Okay. It destroys trust. It destroys safety. It destroys identity, and it destroys stability. And it literally activates, come on, y'all, in our nervous system, anxiety, the space of obsession, right? And literally sometimes we will emotionally shut down.
Yeah.
So the partner who's been betrayed often feels, why wasn't I enough? Shame, comparison, and fear of abandonment. Now, everything that I say is not 100%, right?
Right.
But these are just some expressions, some emotions that will come up, right? So when you talk about healing, because we're not going to talk about the problem without talking about healing, because God is a healer. Yes.
Yes, he is.
But here's the thing. The first thing when it comes, one of the first things that when it comes to infidelity, when you talk about healing, it has to be full truth. Those partial confessions, or that space, they didn't ask me, or that space, what she don't know won't hurt her. No. The truth is what sets us free. And when it comes to healing and fidelity, it's not only truth, but we want the full truth.
Yes.
Accountability, which is also the space of safety, right? Transparency, patience with the healing timeline, and forgiveness. And it cannot be forced forgiveness. It has to be forgiveness that takes place in the space of our heart, right? That's why the scripture I often talk about in this space is creating me a clean heart, oh God, and renew a right spirit within me. And that's for the one that committed the act, but also for the one that was betrayed. So forgiveness is spiritual. Trust is behavioral, but they're rebuilt differently. They're rebuilt differently. Yes. Because when you're talking about infidelity, the space of trust has been
violated.
Thank you, sir, doctor. Yes, it's been violated, right? And anything that is violated has to be restored and repaired. Okay, so this is one of those things. Hear me, y'all can't just keep going.
That's right.
You can't just act like it didn't happen. You have to be able to get into a space, counseling, some type of space where your truth is safe and can be held. Come on here. Everybody can't hold things like infidelity.
That's right.
But there are spaces where you can feel safe and that be held. Okay. So that's one thing. Y'all ready?
Yes,
the next thing Dr. K sees that causes a lot of breakdown, believe it or not, is finances.
Yes, it does.
It's finances. So money fights, hear me, y'all. Hear me. But money fights are rarely about money. This is the thing.
This is good.
Money fights are usually about security, are usually about power, are usually about fear, are usually about what you were taught in your childhood about money or the lack thereof, or they are about different values. So money fights ain't really about money.
About money.
You hear me? Okay.
Wow.
Sometimes it's deeper. Right. And so it's not about, you know, the love of money. Come on here, because for the love of money is a root of all kinds of evil in First Timothy. It's not money, it's the love of it. So what we see in marriage, how this shows up, it's one's a saver, one's a spender. Come on.
Yes. Yes.
That's the
One
truth.
got a secret credit card. Uh-oh. Come on.
Uh-oh.
Or one is carrying financial anxiety all alone. Did you hear me?
Yes, that's good.
So what happens is, remember, I told you about the thing called the undercurrent. See, all this stuff is happening in the undercurrent, and then it implodes. So unspoken financial stress becomes resentment.
Yes, it does.
It becomes resentment, right? So again, when you talk about healing, there has to be truth. Isn't it amazing that all of these spaces to heal, you have to be able to speak your truth? It comes with transparency. It comes with a discussion of having shared financial goals. Then y'all need to understand each other's money story. Dr. K, what's your money story? What was money like in your family?
That's good.
What did it mean? What role did it play? Was it poverty? Hey, was it access? Was it entitlement? Come on here. All of that has to do with the narrative that you now have when it comes to money. And when you're in a relationship, those two narratives have got to merge. Herein lies some of the problems. Yes. Okay. And so that's why one of the scriptures I use, the plans, Proverbs 21:5, the plans of the diligent lead surely to abundance. In other words, planning together strengthens the unity of the marriage. Planning together. We ain't single.
That's right.
One. Okay. So we can't move like we single. All right. Yes. Okay. All right. So the third thing, and I'm moving quickly, y'all, because I want to get to your questions or whatever, right?
No,
but
you take your time. We got to ask the question.
All right. But the third thing that I wanted to bring up that I keep saying, again, this is just Dr. K, right? Is the difference in parenting styles.
Yeah, that's a huge one.
Woo! Listen, from birth up until adulthood. Okay. Parenting disagreements, hear me, y'all, are usually unhealed childhood wounds.
Yep.
That's why before you get married, y'all need to be unpacking each other's trauma history.
Yes, God.
Because it's going to show up for real, for real. It does not hide. It does not get suppressed. It does not get loved away. No. It's going to show up magnified.
Yes,
and let me just stop here and say this real quick. Anything that you have, any struggle that you have, any secret sin that you have, anything that you have been dealing with, once you become married, a lot of times it intensifies.
Yes, it does.
Why? Because now the enemy ain't just gonna ruin you.
That's right.
He's gonna ruin your family.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna ruin your legacy. And then you're gonna teach the child, the generation. So you got to understand, marriage is not a place to hide. I need that to echo.
Ooh, marriage is not
a hiding place.
No, it's not.
Come on here. It has to be the space where you're coming together. Yes. So parenting. Let me get back to that because let me bring it in, Dr. K. So parenting disagreements are usually unhealed childhood wounds. So we parent from, hear me, all you spiritual people who like to make natural things spiritual. We call it spiritualizing. We call it spiritual bypassing. Let me tell you, parenting. You parent from what you've experienced.
That's right.
That's why you got to heal, y'all. Because a lot of us came from some real broken spaces.
Mm-hmm.
And so you don't shame that. You heal that.
Yeah.
That's why it's important to get new narratives, new mindsets, new habits, new people, places, and things. Because otherwise, you can only show up as you.
That's a fact, Jack.
You ain't nobody else but you.
Mm.
Okay, so when it comes to parenting, that's why this is such a difficult space to maneuver, because you parent from what you've experienced. Hear me. We parent a lot of times from what hurt us, and a lot of times we parent with the fear of repeating. The fear of repeating is different from healing and working on your wounds, right? You know, I don't want to be like, well, that's good. That's a good space. Self-awareness, good. But the steps to not want to be like is to get into some therapy. It's to get into some counseling. You not wanting to be can't supersede you taking the actions to not become. Yes.
Yes.
And so when we talk about parenting, when parenting divides a couple, hear me, children become the battleground.
That's right.
Children become the battleground. Or one parent feels undermined.
Yeah.
Right? Or the kids get real smart and do the divide and conquer.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
Come on here. I'm gonna go ask daddy because I know mama gonna say no. So let me get that right. And because we're not communicating with each other, they win every time. And what's happening? The great divide. The great divide, right? And then the marriage oftentimes becomes secondary.
Yeah.
It becomes secondary. And so when you talk about healing that space, you have to have unified, hear me, conversations, hear me, privately. Stop saying all of your stuff in front of your kids.
That's right.
Listen, there are some things, dynamics, scenarios that your children should not be privy to. Only because cognitively, they can't process all of that.
Yeah. That's right.
And you're doing more harm than good. I remember when my children were growing up, and I would tell my daughter, listen, I don't have no 16-year-old friends. You're not my friend.
That's right.
I have adult friends. Okay. Now she's my best friend, but she's 31.
Right.
Right. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like we gotta stop parentifying our children. So many kids are just not, they don't know how to be kids. And a lot of that is because they feel more comfortable with adults because we always got them in rooms they shouldn't be in. All right, I'm done. All right. So listen,
that's really good.
If we don't heal our childhood, we'll parent from it.
Yeah, you're right.
Did you hear what I said?
Yep.
If we don't heal our childhood, we will parent from it. All right, so those are like the three, some of the three things. Of course, we see all kind of other things, right, in the room, in the therapy room, in the strategy room, but I just wanted to start with those three things because we could go all across the world, right? So let's talk about when you come to a session with Dr. K. When couples sit in front of me, I rebuild with 3 pillars. I tell everybody this. This is how, and I told Kim my manual's coming, so y'all just gonna get a little. Y'all just gonna get a little bit of what's in the manual.
So somebody already was trying to get you to come back for a part 2 already. We in the middle.
Bless the Lord. I love what I do, y'all. It's a blessing to love what you do. Ain't it a blessing? It is. Yeah. So listen, y'all, the Lord gave me, he said, listen, if you're going to really minister and serve couples, he said, I'm going to download you something that will work. I said, well, bless the name of Jesus, Father. Thank you. So the first pillar, y'all, I call it the 3 C's. It's communication, it's connectedness, and it's compromise. It's communication, it's connectedness, and it's compromise. So communication, y'all, is not just talking.
That's right.
Because a lot of us don't have any issue with that. Communication has to be safe when expression is happening. Okay? So it's again scripture, y'all, because we always layer it with scripture. James 1:19. Everyone should be what? Quick to listen.
That's right.
Slow to speak and slow to become angry. Well, now God help us all. Quick to listen. we could have people out right there.
Right
because
there.
If you're listening, preparing what you're about to say, you're not listening.
You're not listening.
If you're listening and ready for the comeback, you're not listening. Right? So we have to, healthy communication includes listening to understand, not to defend. Listening to understand, not to defend. Speaking without attacking character. So that's the space of you. And what I teach my clients is what you need to express is how it made you feel. So it's not you did this, that, and the other. So then that person immediately, when you hear the word you go on defense. Immediately, right? You feel attacked. I don't care. Listen, you ready, right? Your dukes go up. But if you begin to communicate with each other and say how it made you feel, there's no accusatory language.
No accuse.
There's no threat. It made me feel. So listen, so how I feel doesn't mean that is what you purposed the action to do, but I need you to hold what I'm feeling so we can get beyond it. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
And so that's the space of regulating before responding. That's the space of doing simple things like, so what I hear you saying is, and so you guys pair it back what you hear your spouse say, because a lot of times y'all think y'all understand each other, but y'all are on two separate pages. Right? But when you begin to do things like, so what I hear you saying is, you pair it back what you hear, and then they can say, no, that ain't what I said. And then you can come back and clarify what you're saying. Yes. So that you can begin to not accuse, but focus on how it made me feel. Because a lot of times we hurt our spouses, but we don't ever want to wound them. Did you hear what I said? Listen, in marriage, y'all gonna hurt each other. I'm sorry. Been married 34 years. Listen, you gonna get hurt in marriage. Okay. But here's the thing. Hurting and wounding is two separate spaces. What do you mean, Dr. K? To wound you is to be malicious in intent. I want to hurt. I want to wound you.
Right.
I want you to feel the wrath of my anger. I want you to, I'm about to crash out. And you see, that's wounding. Hurting is, oh my God, I'm sorry. I didn't know that it will make you feel this way. There's no malicious intent. When you love someone, you don't want to hurt them. Okay? Nor do we encourage people to stay in spaces where they're being hurt and abused. But that's right. A space, but I'll go there another day. So things like, I feel blank when blank happens. I need blank. Doing things like that. So I feel sad when you raise your voice.
Right.
I need for you to be mindful of your tone.
That's good.
That's very different from, why you keep yelling at me? I'm not your child. You think about I did but that. Okay. So it could be that, but it also could be, y'all, you don't say nothing. But you go to bed mad. You don't say nothing. but all of a sudden you on the sofa and not in the bed. Come on here. I'm talking about that passive aggressive. That stuff is very hurtful too.
Yes, it
and
is.
Let me say this real quick. When we talk about communication, the silent treatment is a form of emotional abuse. Did you hear what I said? The silent treatment is a form of emotional abuse. Stop doing it.
That's good.
It is the enemy. It is a form of emotional abuse. And the amount of couples I see that do this boggles my mind. That is a form of emotional abuse. Listen, do not do that to each other. You have to find ways to communicate. And another rule, this is Dr. K rule, you should, with all of your might, not go to bed mad at each other.
That's right.
No, I mean it. It really makes a difference to not let that stuff fester, because it becomes like y'all see the snowball that next time you see it, it's a whole bolter. That's I don't even know if that's a word, but y'all know what I mean. It's a whole big avalanche, right? It's like, and it's like, and it started off like this. Y'all guys, listen, it's the little foxes. You hear me? So we have to really, really deal with that. So, stop being mindful of words like you always or you never. Those kind of, them, they like, they do something, they trigger something, right? So you got to be mindful of the language. And hear me, tone matters and timing matters. It's, our parents used to say, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. That matters. I'm not going to hear you if I feel your tone is wrong, right? And then you gotta pick the times that you start, that you want to have discussions. Trying to solve something in the middle of an argument, that ain't the time. Y'all ain't hearing each other. Volumes turned up or ain't no volume at all. That is not the time. You have to be intentional about when you begin to have those real conversations. And hear me, one of the signs that you are having difficulty in communication is when you can't talk about the hard things.
Wow.
You have got to be able to talk about the hard things. It's not the soft things, the easy things, the rainbows and unicorns that break marriages up, y'all. It's the hard conversations. It's the fact that many of us are on our second marriage, and we have to deal with parenting and things that we're still involved in. It's trying to merge blended families.
That's right.
It's trying to merge a bad credit history. All of the things, y'all. You can't leave it unturned, because it's going to come up. It is going to come up. So allow it to come up in spaces that are safe, and being intentional about what kind of listen, here's the most important thing. The beauty of marriage, the reason why I love marriage so much, is because all hell can be breaking out outside of your door. But you determine the culture and the temperature in your home.
Right.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yes, it is.
Listen to me. You determine the temperature and the culture of your home. Y'all, you get to do that. And that's the beauty of marriage. You hear me? I don't care what kind of day I have, but when I come home, baby, it's like Luther. A house is not a home. Well, my house is a home. And I'm grateful for that. But that's because we work at it. Right. So many people talking about marriage ain't work. Yeah. And I look and I see you've been married a year. Okay. No, marriage is work.
Hang on a little longer.
And you have to work to keep the honey in the moon. Because baby, it'll leave if you don't keep it. It'll sneak away if you don't. Hey, catch that thing. Bring that thing back. Come on here. Listen, let me tell you something. You need to be asking God, Father, what does she need? What does he need? What do I need to do in me? Strategies, downloads. We pray about everything else but our spouses and our marriage. What is that? What is that? You cannot decree and declare a bad marriage into a good one. You got to work. Okay. All right. So that's the first pillar, communication.
Yes.
The second pillar is connectedness. And the reason why I say connectedness is because, listen, y'all, connection is emotional safety. There are too many marriages where people do not feel emotionally safe. You feel physically safe, but what about the space of your heart and your soul? Oneness is not proximity, y'all. It's intimacy.
Wow.
Oneness is not, it ain't about the fact that y'all in the same house together.
That's right.
Oneness is not proximity. It is intimacy. And so when connectedness begins to drift, work replaces intimacy. Come on.
That's right.
Ministry. Uh-oh. I said it. Yep. I said it.
That's good.
I said it. Ministry replaces marriage, and stress replaces softness. When was the last time you checked on your spouse emotionally? When's the last time you said, how's your heart? What's on your heart? How do you feel? What do you need? Have I been showing up for you? Do you feel valued? Do you feel seen? Have I put you on mute? Or do you feel like you can talk? Have I silenced you because I made you feel like you don't listen to me? So I've silenced you inadvertently. Because if I keep talking and you don't listen, eventually I'm just going to stop talking. And you know what happens? A lot of times I'll find somebody else to talk to.
Right.
Wow.
You hear what I say?
Yes, ma'am.
And so connection grows through daily check-ins. This is something I teach my clients all the time. You should have one day during the week, I like to say the same time, the same day, where it is set aside for you to do a check-in. And the check-in is simply, how you doing? What do you need? How do you feel as my spouse? How can I show up for you? Well, babe, you know, my job, they have been tripping, so I need a little bit more grace. I got you, boo. Well, babe, you know, I'm feeling like you have really been doing a lot in the ministry. You've been doing a lot in taking care of your older adult children from the other. I don't feel seen. Okay, what can I do? But see, a lot of times things go missing because we simply just don't have any check-ins. How can you know what's going on with your spouse if you're not checking in? Do an intentional daily, weekly check-in. Okay.
Yes.
Physical affection. It matters.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
When you talk about the space of connectedness. And I need y'all to understand, it ain't just about making love. Because thank God for making love, right? But when you talk about connectedness, come on here. You're talking about intimacy. You're talking about in the kitchen, you hitting her butt and winking at her. Come on here. You're talking about sending a few texts that say, hey, girl, hey. Or you like, boo, man, you know you still do it for me. Listen to me. I'm talking about intimacy. I'm talking about creating the space of connectedness. You want to feel, hear me, remember, it's not a proximity. You want to feel like your spouse is holding you, whether they're there with you or not.
Yeah.
Do you hear me? It's in the words that keep echoing in your head. It's in the song that they played and you keep hearing it. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, come on, y'all. Listen, I'm trying to make it do what it do. Listen, I love being married. You hear me? It is a beautiful thing, but you've got to know how to work it. Listen, connectedness grows through prayer together. Y'all have got to pray together. I understand you have your own prayer life, especially if you're an intercessor. I get that. And they have their own prayer life, but there has to be a time continually where y'all are falling on your knees together.
Yep.
Together before the Father, where you're saying, God, here we are. Come on here. Here is our heart. Come on here. Here is our covenant. We cannot work this thing without you. You are the covenant maker. You are the covenant keeper. We can't do this outside of you. So here we are. Okay. Then another thing that's really important, y'all need to be laughing together.
That's right.
You hear me? I mean, y'all need to make each other laugh. I mean, the Millers do this real good. I promise you, you know, they like a variety show all by themselves, right? but that's what keeps it fresh. Y'all gotta laugh. Like y'all gotta, and I'm not talking about going to a comedy show. I'm talking about finding that funny stuff, that quirky stuff. That stuff that only you know because you his wife and he's your husband. Find those spaces where you enjoy each other. And then the biggest thing another big thing when it comes to connectedness is vulnerability.
That's good.
You got to feel safe. You got to listen to me when I say this. You have got to be able to trust your spouse with your heart. Can I trust you with my heart? And if there's a pause or a little bit of reluctancy, that's something. There's some work to be done. Come on here, because your spouse should be the space that is never a hesitation with your nakedness.
That's good.
It has to be a space of emotional safety, and so vulnerability is just how we move. It's not I have to get vulnerable. I show up vulnerable because I'm trusting my spouse with my heart.
Yeah.
Yes. You can live in the same house and be emotionally divorced.
That's right. That's right.
I need y'all to understand that. You can literally live in the same house, y'all, and be emotionally divorced and disconnected. And so you got to be mindful of the space of connectedness. Yes. And then the last one I talk about is compromise. And compromise, come on here. Are y'all ready for this?
Yes,
mutual submission.
Mutual.
Uh-oh. Come on here, y'all. What do I mean? I mean, the scripture that talks about submit yourselves one to another, y'all. Come on here. We know the man is the priest of the home. That's not the space I'm talking about. I'm talking about compromise is not losing. It's a partnership. It's the space of understanding that your marriage is a partnership. So healthy compromise means don't nobody keep the score.
That's right.
We ain't one upping each other. Come on here. Compromise is not the, I always sacrifice. No, the sacrificing is reciprocal. Okay. It's come on. It's the space of, I say this, being fluid. It's flexibility. That's compromise. Good. Flexibility. And then shared decisions. And one thing I teach, that's not popular, and it's okay, because I stand 10 toes down, that marriage is not 50-50. I don't know where that came from.
We don't know either.
I have no idea, because marriage is not 50-50.
Never.
Some days it's 80-20. Come on here. Some days it's 30-70. Okay. But it must always be what I believe 100 in commitment.
Every day.
In commitment.
Yeah.
Did y'all hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
It must always be 100 in commitment. And then the last thing I'm gonna say, y'all, and then I'm done, is people say, Dr. K, how are you and your husband still married 34 years later, right?
Right.
Saints think, I'm going to say like, well, I believe it, and I give like a prophetic declaration and, I say I do this 7 times a day. You know why me and my husband are still married? Because he is my best friend.
There it is.
You hear me? I mean, listen, thank you, Jesus. I'm not dismissing y'all prayer. I'm not dismissing all of the things that I teach because I live what I teach. But I need to really make large. I need to really make big. I need to really magnify how when your spouse is your best friend, it makes all the difference, y'all. Because think about it. You don't treat your best friend any kind of way.
No, you don't.
Not your bestie. Not your rider.
You
hear me? And so one of the things I teach is that you have to cultivate a friendship with your spouse. It makes all the difference. So friendship means, y'all, this whole I love you, but I don't like you. Yeah, no, that don't work.
No.
You gotta like each other.
That's right.
Like I gotta like you. Like my husband, like he's cool. He's a cool dude. Like I like him. You understand what I'm saying? Like he's a cool dude. You feel what I'm saying? I'm talking about the space of being your husband's and your wife's friend. You gotta like each other. Listen, you gotta know each other's world. Did you hear me?
Know each other's world.
So like you know what you like, you know how you were, you know when you were single. And then you know what he likes and you know what listen, that has to come together. And so then you start, it's not that you dismiss you, they come together. Yeah. And you start like liking some of the stuff he like and he likes some of the stuff you like. And then all you're creating, come on here, a momentum, a rhythm where you're cultivating a friendship, y'all. Listen, cultivate the friendship. Have fun.
That's right.
Listen, boring marriages don't last. Some of y'all are just boring. You don't know how to have fun. And I don't know why. But I want you to find your fun again. And listen, you could be saved and have fun. The devil is a liar. Listen,
all right.
First of all, the bed is undefiled. So keep out your bed, number one. And I say it till I'm blue in the face. Shouldn't nobody be telling you what to do in your bedroom? Nobody. Not even the Archbishop of the Most High. Listen.
That's right.
Your bed is undefiled. Listen, and just because they don't like it, don't mean, listen, keep your private life private.
Private.
Okay. All right.
Yes,
Keep your private life private. Don't nobody got to know what's going on in your bedroom.
Not a soul.
Oh, by the way, nobody has a say so in it either. So all of this stuff you be seeing, y'all, that it's not biblically true because the bed is undefiled.
Undefiled.
If I like a chandelier,
okay,
listen, it's undefiled.
It's undefiled.
All right now. Okay.
Come on, chandelier. Come on, chandelier.
You want folk to come to bed with pantyhose and flannel pajamas. Loose here. Loose
here.
Listen, then you wonder what's wrong. Baby, he can't even get to you. What's happening? What's going on? All right, I'm going to keep going. All right, so have fun. Okay? Have fun, y'all.
She said, Luther.
Y'all know, every now and then, my truth shows up. Have fun.
We love it. We love it.
Listen. How do you build the friendship? Y'all need to be dating consistently.
Yep.
Date nights. The same way y'all couldn't get enough of each other. Y'all fell asleep with each other on the phone. Y'all couldn't wait to see each other again. Y'all couldn't. You knew the sound of his snoring because you are all of that things. All the things. Don't stop doing it. Don't stop doing it. Come on here. Ooh. Listen, we're going to change. We're going to get old. Listen, I'm 57. Yeah. But baby, listen, you understand what I'm saying. Okay.
We get it.
Listen. Keep it Keep it fresh. Okay. Listen, don't nobody want you 50 and you acting like you 80. Stop
That's
it.
right.
Come on. Let's go. Let's get it together. Date consistently. Y'all need a date night. Date night. Now, sometimes you can't have a date night because of finances. So then you put the kids to bed and you do some Netflix and chill. Listen, you've got to be intentional about dating each other. Okay. Ask new questions. Did y'all hear me? New questions. What's going on with you now? What's happening with you now? What you want to do now? What you want? New questions. Google it. What can I ask listen, ain't nothing, you can't get access to nothing now. I mean, everything, honey. People come to therapy and tell me how I should be doing therapy with them. And I'm like, really? Okay. Well, how about you be the therapist then?
Okay.
You come in, you done already diagnosed yourself. Dr. K, I have. Okay. Listen, ain't nothing, you can find out anything. Google it, y'all.
Sure.
Laugh intentionally. Protect your inside jokes. And speak well of your spouse in public.
That's a good
Come on, ma'am.
That's a big one.
Did you hear what I said?
Yep.
Speak well of your spouse in public.
Don't tear down your own household.
To know what is going on in your house.
Nope.
Now there are people. Listen, God will send you confidants. God will send you people that can hold you. But stop thinking that Sally, who talks to everybody about everything, but tells you she ain't gonna say nothing, then you mad when she say something.
She gonna say something.
Listen to me. Speak well of your spouse in public. Protect their integrity. Protect their heart. You hear me? Keep your private life private. So marriage does not collapse because two imperfect people married each other. It collapses when repair stops.
So good.
Did you hear what I said?
Yes, ma'am.
Marriage does not collapse because two imperfect people married each other. It collapses when repair stops. And lastly, Colossians 3:13, bear with each other and forgive one another. Forgive as the Lord forgave you. Healthy marriages are not perfect marriages, y'all.
That's right.
They are marriages where two people, hear me, keep choosing the repair, keep choosing the work, keep choosing each other. And hear me when I say this. If you can look at your spouse and say, I don't want to live my life without you, then you could find a way to live with them.
That's good.
There are spaces that you can get help. The one thing I find a lot, y'all, is we giving up on our marriages too soon.
Too soon.
Do you hear me? Too soon. Now, I'm not talking about abuse because I don't play that. I've lost a lot of clients that came to me and said, no, that not this girl. He hitting you, she hitting you. You need to get out.
Get up out of there.
I don't care. I stand 10 toes down on that. Okay.
Yep.
I'm talking about people getting having trouble in their marriage and they just ready to bail, y'all.
Yep.
Just give up so fast. No, you gotta fight for your marriage. And if you fought for your marriage, you gotta just keep fighting.
Yep.
And my point is, yes, some marriages will end in divorce, but make sure you left it all on the field, y'all.
Yeah.
Make sure you left it all on the field.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. And so remember, healthy marriages are not perfect marriages. They're marriages where two people keep choosing to repair.
I love it. I love it.
Tanya, you were right. She did not come to play tonight. She don't never come to play. Now, she might make you laugh, but she never comes to play when it comes to this topic. I love that. I'm still typing notes.
I love I love, and I want to thank you also for talking about the ABCs, about the abuse. You know, I believe, and I'm just going to go ahead and say it because I can. I think that a lot of our Black and brown churches have fooled folks, misdirected folks to think they have to stay in that
Thank you.
abusive situation.
Thank you.
You do not. You do not. Don't call me. Call 2 men in the truck. But I mean, you gotta be safe. You gotta be safe.
You have to be. You deserve to be. Period. Point blank.
Point blank.
Point blank. That. Too many people have lost their lives.
Yes.
Because of that space, and that's a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm going to go back and replay this a couple of times. I'm, you know, I was just sitting here as you were talking, and my head was going. I was like, ooh, ooh, ooh. I was like, put my dukes up. Come on. Taking jazz here.
Dr. K, thank you for coming. This is
I appreciate y'all. Y'all know I appreciate it. I appreciate it. As you see, I love it. I'm passionate about it. And so every time that I get the opportunity to talk about it, it's my heart space, it's my passion. And listen, marriage is still a good thing.
It is a good thing.
It is still a thing that can happen. And you ain't got to be mad that you in it. And you ain't got to feel like it's a life sentence.
No.
Come on here. You can do this thing and it be one of the best spaces of your life.
Yes.
I'm grateful to help people to get to that space.
Definitely.
It's an honor. It's an honor.
So we want Dr. K to tell us what she has going, how people can reach you, because I'm sure there are people were asking different questions, but we were rolling, the chat was rolling. So a lot of those things, those are things that they probably can reach out to you and try to set up a session.
You got some projects coming up?
Absolutely. So my website is, should I put it in the chat?
Yes, ma'am.
Should I put it in the chat?
You can, or as you talk.
Oh, you can do it. You can. Okay. All right. So my website is www.healmywoundedplace.com. Right. So that is the business from whence I service my clients. That is my practice, where I do individual, I do families, I do couples. I also do church hurt and church trauma. Right.
That's good.
So those are the different spaces in which I serve. I also do like marriage retreats and marriage seminars. You know, I love to work with pastors and leaders on creating safe spaces for the space of mental health, for the space of getting people to be okay with taking care of their mental health. Yes. And so I'm just grateful. You can always contact me through there. Or my email is drkstallings@gmail.com. drkstallings@gmail.com. Or shoot me a DM. I'm on Facebook. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on Instagram. And so you can always shoot me a DM.
Under K Stallings, or what would they look for your full name if they go to Instagram?
Dr. K Stallings is who I am on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah, and they're both the same.
They're all there, right? And so I absolutely love what I do. This is not a career, this is a calling. I really believe that I was born into the earth to do what I'm doing. By day, y'all know I'm a school social worker. I've been at my school for 26 years. And then in 2019, the Lord gave me Heal My Wounded Place. And so I do this all day, every day. And it's an honor to be trusted with the nakedness and wounds of God's people and humanity, period, right? So I have a lot of things coming up where one of my heart spaces, one of my loves is the space of women. And so I have, you know, if you go on my Facebook, you'll see I have a lot of things coming up. One of my biggest things, y'all, is called She Heals Here. And that is actually a room that I'm creating specifically for women. It's not a church thing. It's not a conference. It's actually for the woman who is tired, for the woman who needs a space to exhale, for the woman who wants to begin to see her why. Because again, it's not what is wrong with me. It is what has happened to me. And sometimes we just keep moving and moving and moving, but stuff keeps coming up and we push it down. It comes up and we push it down. She Heals Here as a space for you to come in the room and we just begin to deal with those spaces.
Good.
So that is March 13th and 14th. And I had one in Delaware in December. March 13th and 14th, we're going to be in Philadelphia at the Embassy Suites. And so that is also on my page. Every woman that is under the sound of my voice, I would love to have you in the room. I'm telling you, we cry, we laugh, we worship, we break through, and God meets us there. It is an amazing room. It's a space, y'all. It's a space where he holds us. And so I would love for every woman to come to that. She Heals Here. The one in December was just life-changing, and I'm on a mission, an assignment to build rooms, not conferences, not events, but rooms, y'all. We've been preached to, we've been taught, we've been prophesied, but what is going on in her
heart? Live.
Come on here. Come on here. Can you live beyond?
Yeah.
Come on here. That's what this room is for. That is what, and so that's my assignment. So whenever you see She Heals Here, it's a movement, and it's going all around this nation. I believe that because women are hurting. And when you minister to the woman, you ain't just ministering to her, you're ministering to her family, you're ministering to her children, you're ministering to her co-worker, you're ministering. When she comes, a whole world comes.
Yes.
And so we got to get her in this room, y'all. So I would love for the women under the sound of my voice to be there. And then that's it.
Wow.
All the hers out there. Did you hear it? She said her. That means you. All the she's out there. She's talking about you.
Come on. Come on in the room.
For you in the room.
Come in the room.
Philadelphia at Embassy Suites, March 13th and 14th. Go to Dr. K's page.
Yes.
And find your space there.
Yes. I would love to have you. It would be an honor to have you in the room. It's, and I'm going to say this, y'all. I know we got to go.
It's okay.
It never ceases to amaze me that God chose me. Like I'm never not awed by the fact that the Lord allows me to share in people's nakedness. Do you know what a gift that is?
Yeah.
Do you that's a gift?
Yeah.
That should never be taken advantage of. That should never just be, oh no, bro. Like they telling you they stuff.
Their story,
their
life,
story, their life.
break, their heart.
And when that becomes a space that doesn't awe you, when souls is no longer your mission, then you need to find another job. Because hell enlarges itself daily, and it was not created for man.
No.
And at the end of the day,
exactly,
he left the 99 for the one.
For the one.
And I kind of think in my head, I was one of the ones.
I was the one.
Hey, I kind of think that was me. You understand? Because I just was so hard-headed.
Yeah.
Come on here. But God, hey. Woo!
I know.
So no, we don't get haughty when we get here. We get low.
Yes,
Yes,
Come on here. We get low.
Yes, indeed.
We get low. Indeed. So thank y'all for having me.
So Dr. K, before you go, we want to sponsor two people to come to the Philadelphia room. So I guess we can figure out how to do that. But I'm wondering, did you want to say something?
Yeah, because there are women on here who's typing that they wish they could come.
Well, Kim, you pick them and you email me.
Yes. So what we're going to do is if you are one of the ones who say, I've got to get to that room, I need you to inbox us, either me or Newt or on our launch, inbox us. We're going to pick 2. The first 2 that we get, we're going to sponsor the 2. We're going to send what we need to send to Dr. K. You'll know you've been selected. But yes,
so we're gonna connect y'all 2 together.
Yes,
because it's a 2-day event in Philadelphia.
Yeah, so maybe you 2 can
see if you can pair some of the other expenses together. But we're gonna definitely make sure that your conference fee,
or your room fee, because it's you go into a room, not the it's the conference.
Yeah, the room,
the healing room.
My bad.
The healing room.
The healing room.
The healing room.
Yes. Yeah. So we'll take care of that part.
And we'll see what
bless y'all. Bless y'all.
We love you and we thank you so much, Dr. K, for coming on. It's always a pleasure. It's always a joy. It's always a learning experience. It's always a school. It's always a great joy. It's always a healing. It's always that. When you come on, when you open your mouth, there's so much life and there's so much, it gets so easy to receive the healing. It's so authentic. It's just when it comes out, you know that you can do it. You have this thing where when someone hears it, it's like, okay, I can do that.
Yes.
So you have that gift, and we know that God is using you and called you for this, but that gift just flows so easy. And we just want to thank you for allowing that gift to flow here tonight.
Thank y'all. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all. I love it. Thank you.
So as we go to leave, the two of you, whoever is interested in going to that Philly, inbox us. Inbox us at Launch with Kim and Dr. Newt on Facebook. Launch with Kim and Dr. Newt.
Kim and Dr. Newt.
Yeah, so go ahead and hit that on Facebook so that we know how to contact you and figure out what we're going to do.
I'm going to check
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Listen, I don't even know what to say.
We don't have
there's nothing to say.
There's nothing else to say. It's been covered.
We love you, Karen.
We love you. Who do we? I love y'all. I love y'all.
Again.
I love y'all.
Thank you so much.
All right. She heals here. That's what she said. Get ready to heal here.
Get there. Get there.
Love y'all. Thank you.
Thank you for coming on 28 Days of Love.
Yo, that song is fire.
Thank you, sis.
I'm just saying. Love y'all.
Love you too.
All right. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Play hers too.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome back. It is week 3. On the Covenant Love Series, yes.
Week 3, wow.
Week 3, I know it's going so quickly, but we are here on, what'd you say?
We have today. What do we have today?
We have the one and the only Dr. Karen Stallings, also known as Dr. K or Dr. Karen. Get ready for some knowledge. Get ready for some wisdom. Get ready to be blessed. Get ready to be healed in your most broken place. Get ready. And
all right, you guys. Welcome back to 28 Days of Love. It is Tuesday, the 17th of February, and tonight we have a wonderful treat. We have a group of men, and we're going to sit together and talk about how we pray for our wives. So young men, old men, in between men, we want to get in and listen to this panel discussion. We have some powerhouses, some wonderful men are going to be just sharing some tidbits, some wisdom, and some things. So come on in. We'd love to see you there in the place. It is 6:30 p.m. on Eastern Standard Time. That's right, Facebook. And the Facebook page live would be Kim and Dr. Newt, and also our YouTube page. You can find us there with Launch 360 TV. 6:30 p.m. How we pray for our wives.